Thank you. Indiana Democrats will head to Illinois tomorrow to join Texas, that is, Democrats, in standing up against some of the redistricting in the maps you saw earlier. Lawmakers, meanwhile, have been hiding out in Illinois in an effort to stop Republicans from gerrymandering congressional districts in their favor.
Yeah, it's still up in the air as to whether or not a similar proposal will come here to the Indiana State House, with the White House pushing Indiana lawmakers to redraw our state's lines. Fox 59's Max Lewis tells us despite a Republican supermajority here, it could still be an uphill battle.
Tonight, there is a growing list of Republicans pushing back against redrawing districts in Indiana, despite the White House pushing them to do so. Vice President J.D. Vance campaigning for it during a visit with Governor Mike Braun last week.
I'm against it. We don't need to redistrict.
Hardline Republican State Rep Jim Lucas, who represents the Seymour area, is amongst those against the move, pointing out that most elected offices in the state are already held by Republicans.
For all intents and purposes, Indiana is already blood red. And this is something I don't think we have to stoop down to the level of the Democrats trying to pull little stunts like this.
In a post on X today, Republican State Rep Danny Lopez, who represents a portion of Hamilton County, said he was a hard no, pointing to the fact that lawmakers just redrew the maps after the 2020 census, saying we should stand by that work. At least two other Republican lawmakers have spoken out against the move as well.
Let's be clear, this doesn't benefit the Indiana General Assembly, Republicans or Democrats. The beneficiary of this would be the Republicans at the national level in terms of Congress.
Indiana currently only has two Democratic-controlled districts, the 7th, which is most of Indianapolis, and the 1st in the Chicago metro area. Political science professor Laura Wilson says breaking them up could backfire at the ballot box and in the court of public opinion.
The impact in terms of the optics can really matter down the road in terms of an election and the campaigns, especially for the opposition candidates who would find this easy fodder. This would be too easy to use.
Now, in order to change those maps, Governor Braun will have to call a special session, but it will ultimately be up to the legislature to redraw and pass any new maps. And the more no's that come about, the harder that will be. In the newsroom, I'm Max Lewis, Fox 59 News.